The number of undocumented immigrants in the United States is staggering. This has created an outcry for immigration reform. According to the documentary Papers, there are approximately 2 million undocumented children who were born outside the United States and raised in this country. These are young people who were educated in American schools, hold American values, know only the United States as home, and upon graduating high school, find the door to their future slammed shut. This should not be their reality, their future, their American dream. American immigrant children should be given the opportunity to legal residency once they turn 18 and are able to petition for themselves. Children brought to the United States at a young age by their parents were not given a voice in the decision-making process. Their parents migrated to this country to start a new life and to live the American dream. Some undocumented children have been here since infancy and were unaware that they were breaking our immigration laws. These innocent children are now being punished for the mistakes their parents made and the crimes that their parents committed. Most undocumented children are ignorant about their immigration status until adolescent age. Then they are hit with the reality that they are quite different from their childhood friends. For a moment, imagine that you are Sylvia Rodriguez, a 25-year-old female who was born in Chihuahua and migrated to Arizona with her parents when she was just 2 years old. During an interview with NBC Latino, Rodriguez said that for the first 14 years, she was not fully aware of what it meant to be undocumented. She stated, "As time passed by, I found out that I have more and more disadvantage compared to my friends and people that I knew." Like Sylvia, undocumented children immigration status forces them to live their life in the shadow and inhibits them from becoming productive members of society. They are unable to get a job or even a driver's license with lack of documentation. It is time for us to stop punishing these innocent children for a crime they did not commit, to send them back to a country that they know nothing about would be considered a cruel and unjust punishment. They were brought here by no choice of their own. This country has become a home to them. Everything and everyone they know is in this country. Therefore, undocumented children should be guaranteed a legal stay that they may continue their education and continue being productive members of their community. Even the Supreme Court, the highest court of this nation, recognized the innocence of undocumented children. The court believed that denying undocumented children access to education punishes children for their parents' behavior. In 1982, in the case of Pyler versus Doe, the Supreme Court ruled that although undocumented children are not legal residents of the United States, they have the right to attend public school. These same students have legally received an American education up to this point and should be given the right to further their education and the right to remain in this country legally. They should be able to obtain their college degree, secure a job, and give back to this country that has been so good to them. By closing the door on these youths, we are doing an injustice to both the youths and this great nation. America is the gold standard of equality and should attest this by providing the means for these undocumented children to continue their education by providing them with a guaranteed path to legal residency. Undocumented youth that were educated in the United States should have the right to obtain legal status once they turn 18 because America is their home and they have the right to be here. They should not have to be born here to call it home. These youths went through the same thing that children did that were born here. They have sung the national anthem with pride like all American children. They have taken the Pledge of Allegiance with their hand held over their bosom like all American children. They have adopted our culture and language and want to stand tall and be free like other American children. Undocumented youth should have the right. Undocumented youth should be given a path to citizenship. Once they are able to pass a criminal and a security background check, provide proof that they were educated in the United States, and undergo a medical examination, they should be guaranteed the right to stay. Like 2 million, these 2 million undocumented children should have the right to true freedom. It is not a guarantee of citizenship, but an opportunity to continue working hard, playing by the rules, and earn permanent residency.